Hey Scrap Bosses, I'm back with another video, in fact an unboxing and a process video using a fantastic kit from Keep It Simple. It's a new product line by my friend Becki Adams, and this kit is called Farmhouse Fall. There's a paper collection pack, which I'm going to show you all the papers here in a second, and some embellishments. So let's take a look at the gorgeous papers. Now this kit has a lot of greens and blues, really nice, deep, rich colors. Not so much your traditional oranges and yellows. I think you guys will really like this. In fact, I'm going to purchase another one of these paper kits because the paper is such high quality. It is textured cardstock. In fact, all of the kits are textured cardstock, and it comes with a set of pattern paper. So you get some florals, you get some cut aparts, polka dots, some gingham and check, and there's also some really fun, cute patterns with some really fun icons on them, which I'm about to show you in just a second. Now the cut aparts range from 3x4 to 4x6, and also some smaller sizes as well that work perfectly for pocket scrapbooking as well as regular scrapbooking. Now here's an example of the pattern paper that I love. Look at those boots, the apples on the back. I mean, that is just a really super fun pattern paper. And then next up, look at that cheesecloth pattern. Just lovely. You flip that over, have this nice text pattern against a deep navy blue, which navy blue is becoming fastly one of my favorite colors. Lots of really beautiful designs that you can use for a variety of projects. I can see making cards. I can see using this not only on scrapbook pages. That's my favorite there with the pumpkins. And of course, they're sort of non-traditional colors, but very muted. You can use these on gift bags. I mean, there's so many possibilities because the patterns are just wonderful. Here's a wood grain pattern as well as a leaf pattern. Now here is a pattern that's a tone-on-tone leaf pattern, smaller leaves this time, and on the back of that are some florals as well. So this whole entire paper collection is really more green-based, browns, muted colors that are just fantastic if you're looking for something a little bit different. A departure from all the bright oranges and yellows and reds. Alright, so here is the 12x12 sticker sheet that you get in the paper pack, and then everything else I show you, you can purchase along with the paper pack. So really fun little icons, a little barrel with pumpkins, leaves, a windmill, a door, a little girl with leaves blowing around her. There's also some die cuts that are available. Now I wasn't able to show you the manufacturer's packaging because when this was sent to me it was still on the production sheet, but I punched them all out and laid them across my desk so you can see them. So you get tabs as well as some labels, really beautiful images. That little fireplace is super cute. You get some banners, lots and lots of fun images. There's also coordinating a washi set. You get 2 to a pack here. So here's one with pumpkins against a green background, and here's another one that's a navy blue background with text all across that washi tape. So you have pumpkin spice and sweater weather and well hello. There's also some enamel dots that coordinate with the kit, beautiful colors. There's also a chipboard phrases, and in this particular kit you get a phrase that says grateful, and they're pretty large. They fit well on a 12x12 layout. There's one that says family and one that says autumn, and of course you can leave them as they are, or you can use distressings on them and paints. There's all kinds of things you can personalize that. There's also a coordinating stamp set. Look at all those fun images. That house is my favorite, along with a coffee cup, I should say. Great for scrapbooking and cards. There's also a traveler's notebook set for all the kits that have come out. And so you can purchase this to coordinate with your kit. You get the dotted paper, very high quality paper. You get 3 to a pack. So you have that polka dot traveler's notebook, the wood grain, as well as the houndstooth design. So if that's what you're into, then very good high quality traveler's notebooks that will work well for all your fall documenting. So that is the Farmhouse Fall collection. Let's go ahead and make a layout. So these are pictures of some chocolate chip pumpkin muffins that I make every year. It's probably one of my favorite muffins. So it's super delicious. It's a simple ingredient muffin. You take some you take some spice cake mix. You also take some pumpkin puree and some chocolate chips, mix those all together, bake them in the oven, and you just have heaven in a cupcake tin or a muffin tin. It's delicious. And you pop them out and let them cool and have them with some tea, and you're good to go. So what I did was I took 2 pieces of pattern paper from the kit, that check gingham pattern as well as the wood grain pattern. And then I also took some washi tape to close up the joint between the 2 pattern papers. I went ahead and mounted my photo on a piece of that houndstooth pattern paper that came with the kit along with some white cardstock. I'm going to take this chipboard piece that says autumn. I'm going to place that right in the middle of my photo. I just love how scripty that font is, and I wanted it to be really present on my layout. Taking some Tombow Mono not aqua glue, just some Tombow Mono adhesive, and I'm going to put that right over my photo. just like that. Then I'm going to have this little label here, and that says, bless this happy home. There's something about the cooler weather and the warm colors and the spices from foods and all that is just very homey and very comforting. And I think this kit really amplifies all of that. Here are some tabs that I'm going to place there at the top. And as I'm recording this, I can't see what those little tabs say. I think one says autumn memories and the other one says family moments. Then from the sticker sheet, what I did was I took a powder tool and I took the sticky off the back because I wanted to be able to position these without having to commit to sticking them down just yet. So I'm going to make a small little cluster, and I'm going to add some more adhesive so that they will stick. So I have that little leaf as well as that really precious coffee cup with the marble pattern and the heart in the middle. And then the next little die cut I'm going to pop up on some foam, and I think that's a basket with some pumpkins in it. I'm just using some small foam dots to pop that up just to give it a little bit more presence and dimension on the layout. And I like the way this cluster comes together. Look at all those little pumpkins in that little basket. It says hello fall, one of my favorite icons. Then I grabbed the door from that same sticker sheet, and I thought, oh, that's perfect. All these wonderful icons with a little wreath. Got that little windmill there that I'm going to pop up and stick that right behind the door, just doing a little bit of layering. Then this little basket here with the pumpkins, it looks like a planter with pumpkins hanging out of it, and I thought, that'd be a really good idea in real life to do something like that for my front entryway. So I might do something like that next year. So I'm going to go ahead and take that adhesive off and pop that on just to give it a little bit of height and dimension. Now, if you have been with me for a while, if you've taken my Layering Like a Boss class, one of the things that I talk about when you're layering is to start with an anchor. So the door and the windmill are my anchor for that particular cluster. And now I'm just sort of building up with either like-size items and then smaller items. I'm going to grab those little rain boots and stick those right behind my little pumpkin planter there. Of course, I always stick things down and then decide to put things behind the thing that I just stuck down because that's how I roll. I'm going to take this label, and in a minute it's going to flip over so I can see what it says. Oh, it says pumpkin spice. My favorite. I'm just going to layer that right on top to create that beautiful cluster. So I'm liking how this is turning out so far. I'm going to grab these two little die cuts that came with the die cut pack, and I'm going to stick that right by the word autumn, but first I want to pop those up on some foam as well, just to give a little bit of height and dimension. I felt that I needed something else there to the other side of that chipboard word. Conversely, I could have put that small cluster towards the bottom right if I wanted to continue on with like a visual triangle. So there we go. Pop that up right there to the left-hand side of the word. Now I'm going to grab these little banner pieces. I felt that I needed something at the very top. So I'm going to pop those up at the right-hand side, the top right-hand side of the layout. So there's three of them, one with the polka dot with the green background, one that's a floral with a cream background. There's a lot of cream-based elements in this kit. You can, of course, mix your cream with your white. You're not breaking any laws in doing that, by the way. And then, of course, I have this navy blue one that has the navy blue background with the green plus signs. Okay, so I have this little sticker. I'm going to pop that up. Actually, I don't think that's a sticker. I think that's a tiny die cut. It has a coffee cup in the middle of it, so I thought I'd put that there. No surprise for me, right? For those of you who've been following me for some time, you know I'm crazy about coffee. Now I'm going to play around with enamel dots. I become a little indecisive about the positioning of them, and I won't let you suffer through me, trying to decide where I want to put them on the layout. But I do eventually settle on a spot or a few spots of where I want these enamel dots. Again, high quality enamel dots adds a lot of dimension. I put a little bit there to the left and the right hand side and towards the bottom. Let's add some journaling. So I typed my journaling up on my computer using Microsoft Word and printed that out on a light brown piece of, would that be light brown? I guess that would be the color. It's the brown persuasion. Or maybe it's a dark cream, I don't know. But it went well with the colors and my layout. I'm just going to call it light brown. And so I typed it up. I said, I love a cold, rainy afternoon. I think that's what that says. So cold, rainy weather, crunchy leaves, fuzzy socks, comfy jammies and tea, fresh chocolate chip muffins, hot out of the oven. Just a few things I love about autumn, which is so true. I went ahead and put a label there that says fall favorites, because this is one of my very favorite things about fall is baking all the yummy goodies. And you know what? I think this layout came out splendid. It's so beautiful. I really, really love these colors, and I'm thinking about decorating my house in these colors next year. I know this has been really, really popular in home decor, but nonetheless, very pretty. Make sure you check out the Keep It Simple scrapbooking kits from Becki Adams. I will post a link down below. And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. When you do, click that bell indicator. That way you'll know every time I post a new video here on the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. Now you go and be creative.